folks, welcome back to this multiplayer Let's Play of Stellaris. I'm Peri.
And I'm Keb.
And we are continuing our march forward. I just discovered that my first segment of Ringworld is finished.
Yay!
Which means second segment begins.
Yay!
15,000 minerals, go goodbye.
Yeah, that's not a big of a deal.
Well, that's... Yeah, the full Ringworld, the four sections of the Ringworld is 60,000, and then this... That's on top of the base cost of... But anyways, it is ultimately very trivial, yeah. Lots of yummy tiles to colonize. That's a good spot. And naturally, all of the science ships from my neighboring empires are suddenly here surveying the new habitable planet.
Would be fun though if you could actually get something out of survey. Or get something out of anomaly discovered.
Ancient space wreck. How did this happen? It is fun to see that behavior, though, because it means that from the player's perspective or the game's perspective, it really is just treating it as a brand new planet. Build a ring world. Just put mining stations in orbit. Confuse everyone. Emperor, why did we build this thing? Because we could. Why aren't we settling it? Because we can. But it doesn't make any sense. That's it. We're trying to confuse everyone. Colonize Med Crash Prime.
In progress.
I guess I should send out more droids, but oh well. These aren't the droids I'm looking for.
Yeah, I see what you mean. They're over here scanning my habitats too.
Yeah, curious little guys, aren't they?
That's one word for it.
Annoying little guys? Pestilential little guys? I don't know.
Begone, pests.
You are the fly, and I am the fly swatter. Sir, we kind of tested that, and we think we need a better motto. Because that one's pretty lame. It's like every survey ship in the galaxy is rushing to that system as fast as they
Colony
can.
established.
Leisure district. Okay, that's
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely worth building.
Colonization in progress.
I'm actually hoping that this traditions concept they put into the game, that they take it a step further. And basically, for each one of the traditions they currently have, they should actually give you choices between opposing ideas. For expansion is about building wide. Put in something there, and it instead enables you to build your empire taller with fewer planets, and things like that. I think that would really unlock the full potential of that. It's also possibly focusing on something, so what I said was of no value.
Yes,
I guessed right. Don't worry about it.
I'm sure you had a grand plan that I didn't that I didn't listen to.
See what I'm working with here, folks?
No, I heard you talk about just changing of the tradition, but I didn't quite pick up what, because I was trying to figure out what the heck to do with that habitat. So there.
Build all the my solution for the habitat is straightforward. I build all the culture things. If I feel like it, I might put a couple of the sciencey things on them, but then I fill up the rest with the power generators.
Construction complete.
Need influence. Need influence so badly.
What's influence?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, integrating all these mini-puts is draining my influence rather significantly. Why can't there be more dragons to kill?
I wouldn't know. You killed the last one. Sir, we ran out of planets to colonize. Well, that's simple. Let's build some new ones. What?
Ah, that's why I couldn't settle the habitat.
You found it unsettling?
Not enough influence.
Oh, well, that's... The one downside of using habitats is they do cost a fair amount just to build.
And then you have to settle them afterwards, so yeah.
Yep. It's about 105 influence per item, so it's... If you can afford it, it's a great method to go, but eventually you can't. Or it slows down at least.
Colony established.
I miss the good old days when I could build mining bases and stuff and actually routinely fulfill my elected ruler's mandate and get free chunks of it, but nope.
You still can. You just destroy a few of the mining stations you need and rebuild them.
I tested that once. It didn't work.
Oh. What if you do it before the election? Destroy 5 each.
Haven't thought that far ahead on it, but it's...
Construction complete.
That's what you have me for then.
Mm-hmm.
To do all the good thinking. Because I think good.
Although you do need to hire me out to be your military advisor when fighting fallen empires.
Shush.
Oh, come on. My advice worked like a charm for you. Especially putting the space station with the hyperspace snare right in the middle of your fleet. Oh, that poor fallen empire fleet. It went poof. Half
Tempted to tell my sectors to focus on food just to get I have a feeling that I have tons of planets with no population simply because they're not saving food. So maybe the next empire I'll just eat instead.
Probably be beneficial. I have the other problem if I have more food than I could ever hope to deal with.
Colonization in progress.
I just wanted the number to stop jumping all over the place. Goes from negative to plus 200 to plus 50, plus... Yeah, it just jumps all over the place. So assuming that the sector AI is shuffling his people back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, something fierce.
It's just doing that to drive you crazy.
Yes.
And it's succeeding.
Oh yes.
Therefore, it's fun.
Colony established.
There we go. Someone was devoured somewhere.
Yum.
Let's see. Species, modifies. And hivemind, I'm gonna remember that now.
Situation log updated.
Join the mind. Join us. Join us. Let's see, what else did he give us that we don't need? Some number ships. Delito.
Deleted. Actually, little ship, come over here. Deleted. Sending one of my destroyers over to watch the see if I can watch part of the Fallen Empire War. Probably can't, but it's worth the side excursion.
Species modified.
My first colonized Ringworld. Now a spaceport. Let's see, I don't need any food on this silly place, so... At all. Ever. Let's see.
Dang it, where did you have a frontier outpost? Here. Well, I don't need a frontier outpost there. Kaboom.
Big bada kaboom. Go and build a ring world. Fill it full of mines. Because reasons.
That's what. Okay. I need epigenetic triggers. That or I'll have to make these pre-sentients food. I'm trying to avoid that.
It's admirable for you to be a hive mind that's going vegan. Oh, good, I can't see them. Ooh, good. Oh, this is going to be fun. So that cruiser I dispatched to go kind of see if I could watch the Fallen Empire War actually has the sensor range to see what's going on. So the citizen state of Hentaka and the nation of Kormath have their combined fleet bombarding this one planet. And it's
Ships
21k, 13k, 16k, so that's what, 50k fleet total. Well, the Fallen Empire sent both of their fleets to come over and say hi. So they've got 85k Fallen Empire tech arriving on scene. So this is going to, I think, be a slaughter. Yeah, 30 Fallen Empire battleships, 52 Fallen Empire destroyers. Oh god, 30 Fallen Empire battleships versus 17 opponent battleships.
Sounds like fun.
I'm glad to be able to sit here and watch. For one thing, it gives me a good idea what everyone's using weapon-wise. Okay, so my neighbor is using kinetics.
Kinect sticks. Kinect sticks. Huh. So how am I gonna integrate these guys? This gonna be difficult.
Oh my goodness, this is... It's a bad day to be the to be the Federation fighting these Fallen Empire.
Oh?
Oh yeah, they've lost significant percentage of their fleet and they haven't killed a ship yet. Well, they might have killed a couple of destroyers, but I actually don't recognize the main weapon the Fallen Empire is using. It's a purple beam weapon of some sort. Then it looks like they're also primarily using torpedoes.
I have to remember though that Fallen Empire hasn't awoken yet.
I know. But neither of the neighbors they're fighting are actually very technologically advanced. So yeah, the Fallen Empire can't take much in the way of lost ships. But right now it's just chewing through the opponent's fleet like it's... Makes me warm and happy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, two of the three, all three of the alien... Oh my, they also use heavy fighters. There's absolutely a giant wall of... So the Fallen Empire lost... I said there were 50 destroyers or so they lost 7 destroyers total.
Colony
Wiped out about
established.
half of the Federation fleet they were up against.
Yeah, you have the exciting things. Instead, I'm looking at a graphical glitch. of some
Graphical
sort.
glitch.
Yeah, just there we go. There it went away. Just had 2 little green lines on the map. Not sure where they came from. Oh well.
They're probably sensor radii. I've got a couple of those there, and there are little tiny gaps in my sensor radius that enough to generate one line segment for each, but not enough to actually do anything. It's without meaning at the same time. It's just like, okay. Ship designer, where are my listening posts? Have I actually upgraded those listening posts? Much better. I'd forgotten to upgrade my listening posts. I can see a lot further now. I can see clearly now. The fog is gone.
Uh-huh.
Construction complete.
I can see all the obstacles. Anyways.
In that case, I hope your listening posts are on the other side of the galaxy, not towards me.
Where's that?
I'd hate to be an obstacle for you. And what the heck?
Actually, this... Just the way
Research
things have aligned,
complete.
there are very few planets on our actual borders. There's just a very large gap between them. It's very considerate of that high kingdom to exist between us. Very considerate. 13 more cruisers. Oh, that's right. New planet was colonized. Almost forgot. Must clear tiles.
Wait, what?
What? I had forgotten I'd put down another colony ship on planet I hadn't colonized yet.
Oh, you still have to... okay, yeah.
I still have a ton of planets I haven't colonized.
Yeah, I was just thinking, you had to actually still do the action. I was thinking, why would you need to do clear tile blockers, given that you have...
Oh, I'd love for it to be automated, and I just go click, but queue them all up at once. But no such luck on that. And I produce so much food that now the planets I've been colonizing recently, I just automatically build other things on top of the food icons. It's like plow yender.
Oh, these civilizations. Why can't you advance to the industrial age? I can enlighten you. I don't want to make you my subjects. Because that will cost even more influence.
Oh, it can't cost too much of something you don't have.
Yeah, there's that. Sadly, this last subject is going to be a bit tricky to integrate.
Oh?
Minus
just
225 modifier for genocidal.
Oh, yeah, they're probably a little upset with that.
And another minus 100 for being an autocracy.
You might just be better off killing them.
Yeah. Thinking about it. We have trade deals with you too. I don't know what they're trading you for, but...
You mouse over it. Should show it. Oh, well, the people on our south, the pro-snacking?
What about them?
Or they're the people you were looking at, or which trade deal were you looking at?
I don't know, one of my subject states.
What, the Sibulon sovereignty? Or
Nope, the other one. Rixi Democratic Domains. Yeah, I see.
You have so many, I can't...
I've been removing quite a few of them. The committee is being eaten at the moment. Then it'll only be one left.
Yeah. The Democratic domain just paid me large sums of minerals for some of my strategic resources, so it's...
Construction complete.
I need more battleships.
Always useful.
Fleet strength now at 186k.
Oh my goodness.
Construction complete.
You're not taking the homeworld from the Watchers here on the western border. Not anytime soon.
Oh?
Oh, I can see their homeworld, and they have so many armies. I mean, let's see if I can even count them. They have probably, they basically have 24 defending armies on the surface, and then 6 psionic armies in orbit. Plus
So-
2 10k space fortresses in orbit. That's not a pretty system of attack if you're not ready.
Okay, so habitats.
Yes.
They don't show up on the planet list.
Yes, they do. Well, they show on the habitat list.
They have... Oh! There's a separate list for... Okay, never mind.
Yes, there is. They get their own. We're not really a planet list.
And they can't build ships.
They cannot build a spaceport. No. So that's their one big trade-off on them. In the grand scheme of things, though, it's not that bad a trade-off. I don't think. I mean, your mileage might vary. Arid world. We haven't given you your race a new planet in a while.
Okay, I'm confused here. I thought the amount of food above 0, or positive, increased the growth rate, but that's not the case. As long as it's positive growth.
Are you saying that as long as the number is positive, it has the benefit? Doesn't matter how much.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder about that because I'm looking at one of the growth species while my food number goes up and down like a yo-yo, but the number on the planet is quite constant.
Well, it doesn't look at the planet number. It looks at the empire number.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. I'm looking at the pop and the growth rate on the tooltip there. This is plus
Yes.
1.06 per month. And the food number varies all the time.
Yeah, but if you look at the tooltip for food, it contributes to growth if the stockpile is full. So if the number is fluctuating like crazy, as long as the stockpile stays full, it's not going to change the growth rate.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense then.
I mean, it's harder for me to tell at this point. That's part of the reason why I think I have the supply that I do, is because my people don't eat food anymore.
Yeah, that's true, because you're robotic. Have you managed to get the last trait yet, by the way?
Not yet. No, little High Kingdom, I am not going to support you on that.
What they want.
Our neighbor, they wanted me to help them declare war on you.
You don't say.
It's like, funny little guys, like I was going to do that. It's like, you keep going to the east and south. I'm wanting to go to the west and south. Maybe some point when we meet in the middle of the citizen state of Hentaka, then we can think about it. But right now, I'm perfectly happy. And anyways, it's that time again.
Okay. I guess we'll take a short break here.
Alrighty, folks. Thanks for watching.